What's up, family? Omar Cook here with the Frequency of Success. Hope everybody's blessed out there. I'm so thankful to just be able to talk to y'all today. Today, we're going to cover how to get on the money frequency, how to align yourself with abundance, all right? Money, it's not just some magical thing that's just going to pop out the sky. It's an energy that you have to embody. It's a frequency. It exists on a frequency just like everything else, right? So how do you get there? How do you get to a state where you're now attracting money, where you're becoming the money, right? For myself, I was existing in a state of scarcity, a mindset of kind of scaring money away, like, hey, I don't know how money's gonna come, I don't know how to get it, or just in the constant state of worry, like when bills pile up. I mean, this is natural for everybody. We all go through it where money problems exist. You're literally facing bills in front of your face. You're literally looking at problems where it's like, damn, I don't know how I'm gonna pay for this. This is a collective experience. Most of the world exists on the scarcity frequency where we're all facing these type of problems. So you have to develop a mindset that says money comes easy. And it's not the easiest thing to develop. It's not the easiest mindset to embody, but you almost have to trick yourself into believing that money comes easy for you. It has to be a daily practice for you. So I would say one of the first tips here is abolishing that mindset of scarcity and moving into an abundance mindset and looking at your problems and situations and saying, everything's going to work out for me no matter what. I'm rich now. I'm wealthy now. Self-talk, talking yourself into abundance, talking yourself into that mindset. That's why I came up with this book, 1,000 Affirmations for Millionaires, where we're literally speaking money into existence. It's 20 chapters, 20 different categories of you just speaking money into existence. I am committed to achieving my millionaire goals. My goals are clear, focused, and achievable. I am attracting new and abundant streams of income into my life. These are affirmations that you can speak over your life every single day, no matter what. When you speak affirmations, you're reprogramming your mind and your subconscious to now think of new ways for money to come. You're saying, all right, I am a millionaire. It's not just gonna make money, not gonna make millions of dollars just come into your atmosphere right now. But what it does, you constantly repeating that over and over and over and over and over and over and over on a daily basis. Looking yourself in the mirror, feeling it. I am a millionaire. I am a millionaire. I'm a millionaire. I'm such a millionaire. I love being a millionaire. I love having millions of dollars, right? What it does, your mind, it starts just thinking of new ways for you to start attracting money. It starts making yourself believe it. You are who you say you are. You are who you believe you are, right? So once you adopt that mindset of I am who I am who I say I am, well then everything after I am is who you are. I am a millionaire. That means you now embody that character. That means now you become that character. That means you embody the habits of a millionaire. You embody the daily practices of what a millionaire does. So you get up in the morning. Maybe you go work out. Maybe you start the day with an hour of self-care where you're just journaling. Gratitude journals. That's why I created this journal, Rich with God, gratitude journal. Building wealth with God, right? So every single day, I start the day off with gratitude. I show gratitude for what I have in my life already. Then I also script write as if I already have something. So like, let's just say I'll take a scene from maybe 10 years from now. I'll say, in my mind, it could be, let's just say it's like 10 years from now. Time doesn't exist, I'm just speaking, right? So I can say, today, I really enjoyed, laying down with my wife in my mansion. I woke up, it was such a beautiful day. She got up, she cooked an amazing meal. I love the meals that she cooks in our beautiful home in Calabasas. It's so beautiful, right? Notice how I didn't even say anything about money. I didn't mention a number. I mentioned what the money did for me, which is buy the mansion, provided a beautiful home for me and my wife. So you can obviously speak money existence like a set number, right? I can say, all right, I'm gonna get $1 million, whatever, right? What really does your soul want, right? What do you really desire? What do you want to do with that money, right? Do you want the home? Do you want the car? Do you want the impact? Do you want to build homes for others? Do you want to use that for the community? Start thinking of that. So when you're journaling, start writing about the exact things that you will do with the the money instead of just saying, all right, I need this set of money, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. The universe is going to respond to positive energy. It's going to respond to gratitude. So you show them gratitude for what you already have. Your mind, you're tricking yourself every time you write it. You're tricking yourself into believing that this is what it is every single time. Gratitude, writing it makes it so real, yo. You got to make sure that you're writing every single day. Affirmations, writing, talking to yourself, changing that mindset from scarcity to abundance. Also, vibing high, making sure you're in a high vibe. So I create music. So for me, I use my music as manifestation tools. I use my music to speak things into existence and also create my own vibes. I create the vibes that I want other people to vibe to, that I would want to vibe to, right? So, I listen to music that makes me feel good. Because when you're in a state of feeling good, you're able to express more gratitude to the universe. You are a magnet. You are constantly attracting. You are constantly sending out an energetic signal to the universe about who you are, what you're desiring, what you want, right? So when you vibe high and you're listening to good, feel-good music, that's why I love music from like the 70s and like the 80s and that type of, the R&B days where it was Marvin Gaye and Teddy Pendergrass and Isley Brothers. Just feel good music. That's just gonna make your soul feel good, right? It's gonna put you in a good Aretha Franklin, whatever. You know what I'm saying? The Saturday cleanup type music, right? That type of music puts you in a high frequency, high state, high vibrational gratitude state, right? And then being able to just utilize that music to get you in that state. When you're in that state of vibing high, that's when you speak your affirmations, man. God, I'm just so thankful, God. I'm just so thankful for the money that just came my way. Just thank you, God, for just paying the bills. Thank you, God, for clearing all the debts, God. I'm just so grateful. Talk to yourself like that. Speak it. Wow, it's crazy how everything just worked out for me. I love that everything is just working out for me. I love that money is just coming my way. I just love that I'm so rich. I love that I'm so wealthy. I love that wealth just works for me. I love that money just works for me. I love what I can do with my money. I love that I can serve the world with my money in amazing ways. Talk to yourself like that. That's how you get in the frequency of money, right? So then your mind, especially for you business owners, entrepreneurs, your mind will start thinking of new ways to create new products, new services. Every day, I'm coming up with new products, new services. My mind, I don't even have time to put them all into effect, right? And so the thing is, when you're creating these things that will build wealth, right? Maybe the wealth doesn't show up today. Maybe the money doesn't show up today. But what you're doing is you're planting seeds. Each time that you create a new product, each time that you create something with love. Not every product is going to be the best selling product. Not everybody's just going to, flock to your product, right? But what you're doing is you're sending out your energetic signal to the universe that's saying, I'm in a wealthy, abundant state. I'm creating products that serve the world, and I deserve for money to come back to me. I deserve to get a return on my investment in my time and energy that I'm putting in to create things to benefit the earth. This is how you elevate your frequency to the money frequency. You become money. You don't just ask for money, you become the money. How do I get money? Well, I am the money. I create books, I create music, I create anything that can serve the world in positive, abundant ways so that the universe can then return that energy right back to me. I am the money. I am on the money frequency. I get money. Money comes naturally. It doesn't matter what I do. I'm going to wake up and get more money. That's how you got to think. Start creating ways for passive income. And this is the best way to create passive income. Start creating revenue streams. Do whatever your soul calls you to do. Do what's truest to your soul. What do you enjoy the most? What are you so passionate about that gets you out the bed? What makes you just say, hey, I want to live life this way. I want this to be my dream life. That's what you should focus on. And also look at problems and solutions. Problems in the world that you look at as, damn, I wish the world had this. I wish the world, I wish this could be in the world, right? You become the solution to the problem that's already existing that you're seeing in your mind. Start creating ways for you to be able to solve your own problems. Start becoming the change. Start becoming the solution to these problems. This is how you generate money. This is how you generate wealth. The universe is waiting for you to create things that's going to benefit the earth. You don't want to just be a cookie cutter, a person that's just the same, copy paste version of everybody else. Be you. You are your own version of money. There's so much abundance in this universe. There's so much abundance in this universe that we can all literally create something and be abundant in our own lanes. What can you do? You can't be me. I can't be you. I am my own version of money. You are your own version of money as well. I am wealthy. You are wealthy as well. We can coexist as a wealthy tandem. We can coexist as a wealthy population, as a wealthy civilization. If everyone starts to think in ways of how they can benefit humanity in the most abundant ways, in the most efficient ways, that's when you become aligned with the money frequency. You become an attraction to it. It naturally comes to you. All right? Show gratitude, speak wealth into existence, say your affirmations, look yourself in the mirror and say it every single day. I am wealthy, I am getting money, I am money. Money comes to me easily, effortlessly. I'm so grateful that money has come to me today. I'm so thankful to be a millionaire. I'm so thankful for all the abundance that just comes my way. I am so grateful. Thank you, God, that you have gifted me with so much money that I can now service the world, that I can now upgrade my life, that I can now serve others in the most abundant ways. It's a mindset, it's a feeling, it's a belief, it's a lifestyle. You gotta embody the lifestyle before the money comes, not when you get the money. You don't become a millionaire when you already have millions. You become the millionaire before the millions. You become the person that puts the work in to get the millions. Understand, you gotta become that person now when you don't have it. You gotta see it in your mind. You gotta hold the vision. You gotta meditate on it. Get in your meditation. Feel it. Activate the 5 senses every time you motivate. Feel something. Touch something. Experience your meditation like it's a virtual reality game, and experience it and feel it. What does it feel like to have the money amount that you want to have? What does it truly feel like? What are you eating? What type of food are you eating? What are you doing with that money? Experience that in your mind, in a state of bliss, in a state of peace. You send out mental images to the universe, it's going to send it right back. You got to become a magnet. You have to magnetize yourself to money. Yo, this is how you do it, yo. If you guys got any questions, anything that you guys want to ask, any tips, yo, hit me in the comments, let me know. You can also find this Rich with God Gratitude Journal on Amazon. I'm gonna leave the link in the comments in the bio. Also, 1,000 Affirmations for Millionaires. Hardcovers is on Amazon. eBooks are on frequenciesofsuccess.net. I love y'all, family. Let's go, man. Be abundant. We building wealth on this channel. God bless.
I'm on a new frequency. I'm on a new frequency.